Welcome to the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. After waiting all off season, biting our nails, waiting, putting our ear to the door. Are they going to get a CBA deal done? Are we going to have a 2026 season? After the CBA deal was done, the next order of business, watching Caitlin Clark ball out on FIBA. I'll take that MVP, please and thank you. Training camp underway this week. Preseason on Saturday. Regular season a little bit more than 2 weeks away. Folks, we are back. Records will be broken. History will be made. Most importantly, Caitlin Clark is going to be playing basketball again, fully healthy. Let's get right into it. Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. History has already been made. Before a game has been played, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever cementing their status as must-see TV. The cash cow, the money maker, the golden goose, the golden ticket, the savior of women's basketball. Yeah, we're going there. Caitlin Clark, her games will be made available. All 44 games will be made available through national TV, national subscriptions, so on and so forth. We all know we're in a new day where you got to get Peacock and Prime and Amazon and this, that, and the third. We know. So I'm going to use national TV very loosely here, but her games will be made available to a national audience. The only team in the league that this is the case for. Let's take a look, shall we? Breaking TV records again. Question is, what's Caitlin Clark's return game going to be like against the Wings? Are we going to get a 2.5er in there? Are we going to get a 3.5 million in there? I'm curious to know. Breaking TV records again. All 44 games on national TV. Most national TV games in franchise history. Most national TV games for a single team in WNBA. All 44 games will be made available. Now, in case you guys are curious, what subscriptions do I need? What services do I need? Here we go. You're going to need ABC, CBS, ESPN, ABC and ESPN, all with Disney Plus, all with Hulu, so you should be good there. CBS Paramount subscription if you don't have cable. Ion. If you guys don't have cable, Ion is part of the WNBA League Pass. NBA TV. NBA TV, believe that's part of Fubo, but it's also its own separate thing. And last year, could be the same thing as this year, NBA TV, available on League Pass. NBC, Peacock, NBC and Peacock, available through cable, Fubo, whatever you have. Well, NBC is not available on Fubo, actually. You'd have to get Peacock by itself. I'm not too versed in Sling TV and all the others. I'm not too averse. And then you'd also have to get Amazon Prime and USA, and USA. Open up the season May 9th against the Dallas Wings. If you guys would divert your attention all the way to July 5th, you got the 7 p.m. game on ESPN. I believe that game is going to be part of that Sunday night special women's sports ESPN broadcast. Close off the season with back-to-back games against the Minnesota Lynx, at home against the Lynx, and then away on USA. But let's just say you have basic cable. You can watch all the ABC games on basic cable. ABC games on basic cable, CBS on basic cable. I don't believe you get Ion on basic cable. So you will be able to watch a good amount of her games just on basic cable. If you have an updated cable package, you can throw an ESPN in there. You can throw USA in there. Back in action. CC22. How many games are on each? You got 4 ABC games. You got 6 ESPN games, 2 NBC, 3 Peacock, 4 CBS, 7 Ion, 9 USA, 8 on Amazon Prime, and 1 on NBA TV. Amazon Prime They gave the league a lot of money. You know damn well they're going to want their fair share of Caitlin Clark. They gave the league a lot of money. You know damn well they're going to want a fair share of CC22. Oh, yeah, we got to get that back. We got to recoup that from last year. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You look around the league, Indiana Fever, the most with 44, Wings 36, Liberty 35, Ace 33, Sparks 31. That seems pretty fair to me. In terms of interest, you got the Fever, okay, CC 22, say no more. You got the Wings, Paige Beckers, okay. Liberty 35, I think the Liberty has a bigger national audience than the Dallas Wings. I'd be willing to put a hefty sum of money on that. Liberty definitely have a bigger national audience than the Dallas Wings. You have the Aces with 33, the Sparks with 31. No team, respectfully, crosses my mind to even sniff this top 5 right here. No team even crosses my mind to sniff this top 5 right here. All due respect to the Minnesota Lynx. Indiana Fever behind Clark, Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Dallas behind Paige Beckers, AZ Fudd. Co-defensive player of the year, Alana Smith to the lineup. Arika Ongabawale. New York, you got the big 3 in New York. You got Marine back. Got Satu Sabali now. New York's going to be a problem. And then the Las Vegas Aces, bringing in Kennedy Carter. You go hard, we go harder. Asia Wilson, of course. And then the Sparks, bring in Ariel Atkins, bring in Aneka Ogwumeke. The Indiana Fever are back in action, folks. I'm interested to see what Saturday's attendance is going to be. I'm interested to see what Saturday's TV numbers are going to be. I'm interested to see what the conversation's about. As we start getting closer and closer and closer to tip-off, you feel the excitement start to ramp up more and more and more. With each day that passes, the anxiety, not necessarily anxiety, but the anxiousness of a season right about to be here continues to build. The WNBA, they know they're cash cow. You got to put all the games. You got to make them all available at least. Why? Because you have to appease all your broadcast partners as well. Okay, we'll give USA some games. We'll give Peacock some games. We'll give CBS some games. We'll give Prime some games. We'll give ESPN some games. We'll give ABC some games. We'll give USA some games. They got to make everybody happy. And the only way everybody gets happy is if they all get a piece of the cash cow. The only way everybody's happy is if they all get a piece of the cash cow. Now, Stephanie White was speaking earlier today about the referees, how there's now a referee committee, and how all that's nice, fine, and dandy. However, something's going to need to be done. And you know how we do it over here. We do it on the fly. On the fly, folks, on the fly. Let's hear what Stephanie White had to say about the officiating, because they need her healthy. They need her healthy. Not only the Indiana Fever, not only the league, but the broadcast partners. Let's take a listen.
In the offseason, lots of committees that met and talked about it. But talking about it and making changes are two different things. And so I think for us collectively, coming to an understanding of how we want our game to be called, coming to an understanding of what those demarcation lines look like. And then it's up to the officiating committee and their group to really put it into practice. And so from a coach's standpoint and a committee standpoint, we want to hold them accountable to that. So do I hope that there's improvement? Of course. But just like athletes and just like coaches, like it takes time and it takes experience. It takes commitment to being consistent with it. So I hope that we're going to see a lot of whistles early and that's going to continue because players will adjust. Players are good enough to adjust, how it's going to be played. We just need it to be consistent, and we need to be consistent across the board. So my hope is that all the work in the offseason, we're going to see some results.
You better hope there's no freedom. You better hope they don't let freedom of movement here in the WNBA now. It's going to be a long season for everybody else. But it's not the players that are going to be feeling the pressure from the league. It's the league that's going to be feeling the pressure from the broadcast network saying, hey, we need this person healthy. You better make sure these officials get their ish together. And then it trickles down in that fashion. Appreciate all of the support. Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time. And as always, take it easy.